everyone. My name is Poonam. I'm an occupational therapist at Joy and Laughter Developmental Therapy. So today we're going to talk about rooting reflex. Rooting reflex is called a primitive reflex, which means that once it matures, you're not going to see it in childhood and adulthood. It's there during infancy and then it matures. It starts during 32 weeks of gestation or fetal development, so it's in utero. Stimulus is if you touch the baby's cheek or lip, the response is the baby's mouth is going to turn towards your touch. So even in the uterus, if the baby is moving its hands and the baby's hands on its own, touch around their mouth, the baby's head is going to move towards their finger. So during ultrasound, you won't see the baby's just lying still unless it's sleeping, but the baby will be moving its head, its arms, its feet all the time. What's the use of this reflex? This reflex is to help the baby locate the mother's breast while nursing or locate his or her thumb while suckling. Some reflexes remain for a lifetime. Others, if they remain past their maturity, could indicate a problem. If these primitive reflexes don't mature, it could be associated with some medical condition like cerebral palsy, autism, cognitive and developmental delay, or other neurological issues. What happens if this rooting reflex stays longer? If it stays past its maturity, then it could lead to drooling, which is excessive salivation from the mouth, tongue thrust, where the tongue is staying out of the mouth most of the times, difficulty feeding, swallowing, chewing food, the speech development, hypersensitivity around the mouth, wherein just a slight touch and the child starts drooling or their tongue comes out, lips and cheeks, excessive sucking or chewing objects, hypotonic, which is low muscle tone, or hypertonic, high muscle tone. Also asymmetric posture, where their posture is not upright, and delayed developmental milestones. So how can occupational therapy help your children with this rooting reflex if it still persists? So there are certain exercises and techniques we can do to desensitize the rooting reflex. We could gently stroke the baby's face from ear to mouth. So you do a gentle stroke from ear to mouth and from nose to mouth. So again, from here and from here. You can repeat these strokes multiple times a day. Oral motor exercises. When the kids are grown up and they still have this reflex, you could have them chew gum or chewy necklaces. Children can do a buzzing sound, buzz, or even the sound zzz. Pom-pom obstacle course. You can have the child blow a pom-pom across a surface using a straw. Even sucking water from a straw or juice from a straw. If you don't have pom-poms, you could use cotton balls too. Puffing cheeks. Have the child puff their cheeks out and hold for a few seconds. And the next action is blowing. You can tell them, oh, let's blow air in our mouth, and then let's blow the pom-pom away. See how far it goes away, or the cotton ball. Suck in cheeks. Have the child suck in their cheeks and hold for a few seconds, just like we do when we suck from a straw. Big smile. Have a child have a big wide smile, which they can hold for a few seconds. And by a few seconds, maybe 3 to 5 seconds, no more than that. Facial massage, which I earlier mentioned, the from ear to mouth. Other considerations, you could also have older kids crawl. Crawling is a great movement which helps integrate these reflexes. And if you still suspect your child has this reflex, you can consult a professional, which is your pediatrician, a developmental pediatrician, your occupational therapist, physiotherapist, speech therapist, or a feeding therapist. If you have any other questions, please let us know. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.